ho and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. This little segment is called Cooking Lefse with Neil. I'm Neil, and I do have authentic Norwegian blood coursing through my veins. I would do this with a Norwegian accent, but I'm not very good at a Norwegian accent. It always comes out kind of Eastern European, or a little bit like Father Guido Sarducci, and although I may lapse into that from time to time, I'll probably do this in my normal voice. And we're going to go on a little adventure called making lefse. This is from an old family recipe that has been tried and true. I actually have successfully made this in the past a couple of times. It's a very simple recipe that does not involve using cream, which a lot of them do, which is a little bit trickier. But this actually tastes just as good, and of course is lower calorie then, which is important to all of us during the holidays. Anyway, I've already gotten started on the mixture a little bit. Yesterday, actually, I've pretty much done the mixture. But yesterday, I boiled the potatoes. We need 3 pounds for this recipe, 3 pounds of mashed or rice potatoes. And then to that, I added 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine. In my case, I'm not sure what it was. It's whatever was in the refrigerator. And you mix that up, and then you cover it, and you keep it in a cool place. And I kept it in a really cool place, my garage. And kept it there overnight, covered up, and it's nicely cool and ready to go. By the way, today is December 23rd, so Christmas is right around the corner, and that's the time you make lefse. Anyway, so here's the mixture. Now to this, I added 1 cup of all-purpose flour and only a half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of salt, because you don't want to add a lot of salt, because salt is bad. And then just 2 teaspoons of sugar. And we mixed it all up. You need to mix it a little bit more to make it kind of doughy, you know, like me. And then we'll be ready to roll it out. So that's the first step, fairly easy. And at the conclusion of each step, you can take a little sip of holiday cheer. Cheers. I'll be back in just a minute, and I'll show you some of our tools. Alright, I'm going to show you a few of our tools that we need for making the lefse here. First of all, we have our lefse rolling board, manufactured by Grandpa Doroshenko, and over it we have attached our pastry cloth that we'll be rolling the lefse out on. We have our rolling pins with their little rolling pin, whatever you call them, condom things, whatever they are, but they also keep the dough from sticking, which is probably one of the more aggravating things as far as making lefse. In addition, and these are very important, what you see over here are what we refer to as shittu sticks. Now, I don't know why they're called shittu sticks, but you need 2 shittu sticks to flip the lefse. Hopefully you'll get to see that demonstrated later. And that's really about it. We're going to commence trying to roll out this dough here in a minute and see how this goes. Oh, I forgot the lefse grill. This is not a traditional lefse grill. Obviously those are specialized instruments. They're actually round, but any kind of griddle that can get hot enough to cook the lefse will do. I think you can even do it in a frying pan if you had one big enough. But that's it. I'll be back in a minute. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention to you, that not only am I wearing my Norway sweatshirt because I am, of course, part Norwegian, I also have my authentic Norwegian fishing cap on for this demonstration. So enjoy that, and let's get on with it. Let's try to roll out some lefse. Now, I'm not very good at this, and I make lots of mistakes, so you'll probably get to see. Well, I've got the consistency pretty good. Put a little dollop down on your rolling plate. I make them small because I have a hard time transferring to the grill because I'm not real good with the shittu sticks. Anyway, make sure you have plenty of flour on your rolling thing and lots of flour on this rolling thing, otherwise it'll stick and that makes a big mess. Just start very light pressure, roll it out, and the real experts try to get it extremely thin. I don't try to do that because I'm not a real expert. To be honest with you, I kind of like it a little thick. Alright, so you want to do that, just again, gentle pressure. There we go. Now I'm going to attempt to transfer this. This is the part that's tricky. Take your shittu sticks, slide them underneath the lefse. Gently lift the lefse, kind of lay it on the grill, kind of roll your stick out. Not too bad. I broke it a couple places, but not too bad. You're going to keep that on the grill until you start to see it bubble a little bit, and then you're going to flip it over till it's just a little brown. You see little brown spots on it, and then it's done. Oh, forgot. Cheers. Okay, here you see a couple of ugly pieces of lefse being cooked on the grill, and they may be ugly, but they're still going to taste good. And this one, you can see by little bubbles, about ready to flip over. Flip it over, you see that side is done. A little browning, it's okay, it's good. And we'll let this other one that looks a little bit like Australia cook for just a little bit longer. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson in lefse making. Don't be upset if you try this and the first 20 or 30 pieces look like crap. Mine usually do, but they still taste good. It doesn't matter if your lefse looks like Australia. That's fine. Or if it's broken in the middle. That's fine. Once you roll it up and put a little butter on it, it's going to taste delicious. Some people like to put a little butter with a little sugar on it. I'm a purist. I just like the butter, but you know, some people probably like peanut butter or sardines or something. But anyway, this is usually what it looks like, and it tastes pretty good. So, all I have to say at this point is ufta. I'm not really sure whether that's Norwegian or Swedish, and not really sure what it means, but it's the only word I can think of right now other than Merry Christmas.